everyone, and welcome back to Anne's Family Recipe. Well, it's a new year, and I still have the same old sweet tooth. I had a hankering for something fluffy and puddingy, and I looked on Pinterest and found this amazing recipe for Oreo Delight. So let me show you how I make it. I started with the Oreo cookie crust. So I used a family-size package of Oreos, and I put all of mine into a food processor and then ground them up into crumbs. When I make this again, I think I would reserve 4 or 5 and put them in a Ziploc bag and just bash them up into larger chunks because those will go on top as like little decoration. I think I'd like a little more of that crunch. I just scooped out about a half a cup of the fine crumbs and sprinkled those over the top, and it was a nice decoration, but I definitely would have preferred larger chunks of Oreo cookies. So that's totally up to you, whatever texture you want, but it was just easy for me to puree them all in my food processor. So once I ground them into fine crumbs, I added 1 stick of melted unsalted butter, and then that's all I needed for the crust. So I took a 9 by 13 inch glass baking dish. I did spray it very lightly with some baking spray because I did not want these to stick at all, and then I firmly pressed this cookie crust into the pan. So I just evenly spread it out with a rubber spatula, and then you could use your hands too to sort of press it into the corner so that it's even. I put this into the refrigerator for a while I prepared the toppings. If you need to firm this up quicker, pop it into the freezer. For the toppings, the first layer is a brick of cream cheese. So this is 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. And then I added 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar and blended that together with my hand mixer. Then to that, I added 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Now this was a very large tub of whipped topping, so I used half of that and then you saved the other half for the topping of this dessert. I used my hand mixer again to incorporate the whipped topping into the sweetened cream cheese, but you only want to do this for no more than 20 or 30 seconds because otherwise all that Cool Whip will kind of deflate and you want it to be light and fluffy. So then I dolloped this mixture all over the top of my cookie crust. My crust was quite firm because I had it in the fridge for a while, but even so, it's still kind of delicate. So you want to evenly disperse that cream cheese mixture all over the top so that you don't have to spread it out too much. Otherwise, it'll disturb that crust underneath. Once I had an even layer of that, I moved on to the pudding layer. This recipe calls for 2 3.4 ounce packages of instant chocolate pudding, and then you add 2.5 cups of cold milk to this. So this is a lot less milk than you would add to regular pudding, but the idea here is that the pudding layer is extra thick so that you can slice the dessert easily and it won't make a big mess. I used my hand mixer again to incorporate the milk into the pudding. It only took about a minute until it was very thick. That's why you want really cold milk, because then that reaction happens almost instantly and you'll have a nice thick pudding layer. I immediately spread this over top of the cream cheese layer, and then finally I added those last 8 ounces of Cool Whip on top. Like I mentioned before, you can crush up a few Oreos in a Ziploc bag using a meat mallet or a rolling pin, something like that, and then you'll have larger chunks of cookies on top. I just used the rest of my fine Oreo crumbs, and it made a nice little decoration on top. So I covered this with plastic wrap and popped it in the refrigerator for a few hours before serving. You can even make this the night before. That would be great because then it allows the layers to set up nicely. So when you slice into this, the crust is a little bit hard to get through, but you want to make sure you go all the way to the bottom, and then as you scoop it out, you'll see those nice layers of Oreo cookie crust, the cream cheese mixture, the pudding, the Cool Whip, and then those Oreo cookies on top. This was exactly what I was looking for. It tasted delicious. It had a slight kind of Oreo cheesecake vibe to it, but it wasn't too tangy. But I absolutely love this, and so did the rest of my family. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me over on Instagram at Ann's Family Recipe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked my Oreo Delight here today. Thank you so much for joining me here in my kitchen, and I'll see you again soon.